Okie dokies, I am going to go over +1 again. I'm going to go over +1 again because I left out a whole bunch of stuff in my first +1 video that I'd really like to go over right now. First off, if you have a 1911, which I'll show you, it is unloaded. Whoops. It is unloaded, alright? And I'll put the safety on. Alright? If you have a 1911, it is perfectly safe to carry with +1. Because, for one, you have a safety right here. The slide can't go back. The fucking hammer can't go down. There's no fear of it going off. Plus, you have the beaver tail safety. You have to depress this in order to pull the trigger. So, it's safe. Don't worry about +1 in a 1911. However, if you have a striker fire weapon, such as a Sigma or a Glock or a blah blah blah, it's probably not safe to carry +1 in. No ammo. Obviously no ammo because it locked open. So if you have a striker fire weapon like this, it's probably not safe to carry +1. I mean, there is no excuse me. There are no external safeties to put on like a 1911 has. It just has your, you know, knowledge of, well, I better not put my fucking finger on the trigger, which a lot of people are dumb and they don't know that, so they do it anyway. So, yeah. In a striker fire weapon, probably not a good idea to carry +1. But hey, if you want to carry +1, by all means, go ahead. I'm just saying, probably not the best option, especially if you have a competition trigger, which means basically a hair trigger. So if you even bump the trigger, it's going to go off. So if you have one of those guns, probably don't carry +1. You're an idiot. But the older style guns, the old style revolvers, used to have the firing pins right on the hammer. And when the hammer was down, it would rest right on the primer. Okay, when the hammer was down, it would rest right on the primer. Which means if it was dropped or bumped or jolted or anything, there was a very good chance it would go off. So if you have an old style revolver that has the firing pin right on the hammer, probably not a good idea to load that sucker right up. You should always rest the hammer on an empty chamber. Okay? Just saying. Safety first. You know, and that's kind of the thing in my videos. I'm very safe with my guns. I always express safety in my videos, but yet I'm always bombarded by people from gun forums saying, "Oh, you're so unsafe," you know, which is really bullshit. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me, I guess. It kind of does, but you know what I mean.